Hello. Who here thinks nutrition's important, right? Hopefully you guys are having a great, wonderful day, blessed. Yeah, it's just amazing. I got out there in nature a little bit again today. It's just reviving what it does for the soul, right? But there's something else we can do for our bodies to help us feel better, live longer, be healthier. Even if you're in a healthy state, as I am, I'm always looking to be healthier, right? Who isn't? Who wouldn't benefit by being healthier? And then if you got some ailments, I'm 62 years old now, and I got a lot of friends that are 62 years old and can't get out there and hike for 3-4 hours in these high mountains and at 9,500 or 10,000 feet. And, you're missing out on a lot of life. And what is it that you used to be able to do and can't do anymore that you would like to be able to start doing again? These are the various things that we love helping people to understand and be better with, right? We've got these amazing products right here, all right? Our Sealy Swish Ageless and the original product, Swish CBD. And we don't have any THC. That's what gets you high. We don't have any of that in our products whatsoever. But look at this. This is a list of all the ingredients that are in this Swish CBD. It's very similar to the Sealy Ageless. Obviously, it's got different ingredients. This has 92. This has 95. What's the difference? Well, if you got pain issues, sleep issues, anxiety issues, the CBD is going to be really good for those, all right? If you're just looking for overall great health and to live longer, slow down your biological aging, maybe even reverse it, as we have had evidence of. Again, I can't make a medical claim, but we've got a lot of testimonies where the people have actually reversed their biological aging. This is the product for you. This has NAD in it. Now, there's a lot of manufacturers or companies out there right now talking about NAD, and it's how good it is for the body, right? You got more and more scientists, more and more doctors out there talking about all this. And here's the bottom line. NAD is the lifeblood of the cell, but on its own, even if you buy it as a supplement, it's very difficult for the body to absorb it, all right? It cannot be absorbed by a supplement in itself. All right, now there's some companies out there talking about having it wrapped in liposome so it can get into the belly, and it's still got to digest it. All right, and then it's still got to get into the bloodstream, and they're talking about high absorption rates. They're talking about high absorption rates into the bloodstream. But what we talk about with our technology, which is very different from anything else out there on the planet, is the absorption rate into the cells themselves. We're not talking about absorption into the bloodstream. We're talking about how much are the cells actually getting, all right? When you talk about NAD, the only way to get that directly to the cells right now, other than our product, is through an infusion. And an infusion costs a lot of money, like an IV drip. I have friends that are spending $500, $1,000, couple thousand. Hey, Kenny, good to see you. Kenny Gilmore. Oh my goodness, what a great guy. But I have friends, and there's a lot of people out there spending thousands of dollars on a monthly basis in order to get the NAD into their cells on a monthly basis. I'm telling you, if you're buying NAD supplements out there, even from these companies that are promoting, hey, we've got high absorption rates, again, that's absorption rates into the bloodstream, not into the cells. You're kidding yourself. And the reason is that you need other precursors in order for the NAD to be absorbed in a traditional supplement, but not with us because of our technology, because we're nanosizing, water encapsulating. This is getting directly into your cells immediately within 5 minutes. There's enough NAD in here, we surmise, to go to every single cell, 40 trillion plus cells in your body, and there's enough NAD in this to go to every single one of those cells on a daily basis. And if you want to, you could take it twice a day, all right? You can't overdose on this. It's impossible because of our technology. We've packed this thing loaded up with minerals and vitamins and all different kinds of sirtuin activators, senolytics. These are so important for your long-term health of the body, and we have it all in this. Linus Pauling is a double Nobel laureate, famous chemist in the chemistry world. He say you can trace every sickness, ailment, and disease to a mineral deficiency. And one of those 4 scientists that created this technology, he has stated that he believes the reason why we get results across the board, all different kinds of people, or all different people with all different kinds of health concerns, is because of the minerals, the electrolytes in our products. Why? The minerals are depleted from the earth. So you can't get the minerals from the foods you eat anymore like you used to be able to. And in order to, you take mineral supplements, that's great. But understand the particles in those mineral supplements are so large, by the time they get digested and broken down into a nano size that the cells can absorb, you're getting maybe 3 to 5% on a mineral supplement of absorption to the cells. With this and this, you're getting 99% of those minerals to the cells of the body. So now those cells are being replenished. You can do, oh, look at the hummingbird. Awesome. Those cells are getting replenished. You can do what they're supposed to be able to do. Your body is your best pharmacy if you feed it what it needs. These are 100% natural. There's nothing artificial. Unlike those others, including the NAD supplements going around out there right now, they have binders, fillers, or liposomes wrapped in fats and oils. We don't do any of that, right? This is 100% natural. We take those ingredients, we nanosize them down to less than 10 nanometers. It has to be less than 60, 80 nanometers in order to be able to get into the cell of the body. We're going all the way down less than 10, water encapsulating it, and then you take it. And I'm going to show you what this looks like just so you can see. Now, this is the Swish CBD, but the Ageless is going to look just like it, all right? That's a measured serving, 5 milliliters, folks. That's enough CBD or NAD or the minerals to go to every single cell in your body in just 5 minutes. And I poured it into this glass so you can see it just looks like liquid water. Have you ever taken a vitamin pill or maybe a protein shake or one of those nasty green energy drinks or green shakes or whatever, and you can see stuff, right? Here, all you're seeing is liquid, clear liquid water, right? But with those vitamin pills and everything else, it's because, first of all, it's not nano-sized, and they're also using binders and fillers, and you get a pill. How natural is that? But this, folks, is 100% natural. Now, what you do is the first thing in the morning, when you wake up, I have this sitting right next to my toothbrush, and I put this in my mouth, and I swish it around for a full minute. Now, what's happening in that minute's time is you're breaking up those water clusters that these nanosized particles are within. And you're starting to get the absorption, which is the greatest through your mouth, all right, under the tongue, through the cheeks, and it's getting directly into the bloodstream. And then the bloodstream is pumping that out throughout your body immediately. And within 5 minutes, like I said, you're getting this directly to your cells. Now, you put this in your mouth, you swish it for a full minute and then swallow it. I'm obviously not going to bore you with a minute of swishing here, but you just swirl it around like mouthwash and then you swallow it. It's that simple and easy to do. And folks, this is changing people's lives. I was just thinking to myself, maybe Elka and I, we did this long time ago. When we first got started, we started reading some testimonies out. I'm thinking we're going to do that again. And maybe for the next couple of weeks, either every day, maybe we do it a couple times a week. I got to talk to her about it. And we're going to read you real life testimonies from real people, not only here in the United States, but also over in Europe. People that are on our team or people that are just in the company, I don't really care. I want you to understand that if you give this a try, you are going to notice a difference. Maybe it's going to be in energy. Maybe it's less aches and pains. Maybe it's in more vibrance. All right. Maybe it's in a more youthful appearance, right? We've got other products too. But this is where I would start. And for 89 bucks, these retail for $72.50. All right. When we first came out with this was $79. Who do you know, with all this inflation and stuff, of a company that lowers their price and added content? This used to be 6 ounces. It's now 6.5 ounces. It used to be $79. We lowered it down to $72.50. All right. Give it a shot. That would be $150 in product. And I can show you how you today can get this for just $89 plus the tax and shipping, of course. Okay. So that is my send off to you. And I hope you take this to heart, because your health is worth it. What do you have if you don't have your health? All right. Talk to anybody laying in a hospital bed, and they will tell you they would give anything to be out of that hospital, going out and enjoying beautiful nature and doing what they love, being with family members. When you're sick, when you're hurting, you can't. So why not give your body the best chance possible to be as healthy as possible and to feel great and feel young again? All right. So that being said, if you're interested, please reach out. Let me know. Again, let's get this on the way to you. 89 bucks. You can have both the CBD and the ageless. And then every month it's just $50, and we're going to send you a free $25 product every single month of your choice as well. So I'm telling you, folks, you just can't lose. It's the best thing out there going. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.